Hi guys, this is Evolution. Today I have my first Pokemon battle on Showdown. It's an OU battle, Generation 6, and so to start off, I'll run through my team. I'm using a Choice Specs Hydreigon, a specially defensive Ferrothorn, a normal set Aegislash with the Sword Stance, Shadow Sneak on that variant. Very good if you can play it correctly. Just defensive Rotom, Resto Chesto, comes in very handy in a lot of battles. A Kangaskhan, obviously Mega. It's a very good Mega, very powerful, and its ability it's quite strong. And then Smeagol used for my setup entry hazards and obviously the Spore, things like that. So I'll get the battle. Actually, I'll look at my opponent's teams running Barbarical. We have to be careful of the Shell Smash. The Pinsir, I will be going into the battle thinking it was going to be a Mega. Even though Scizor can become a Mega, you generally wouldn't run Mega Scizor and then a normal Pinsir. Still have to worry about the Scizor because it's quite a good Pokemon. Look out for the Malamar's contrary ability. Gets the speed boost because of Sticky Web, but I still want to run it on other things, so I'll try to get that set up as quick as I can. And its Topsy-Turvy ability, move, which I forget about, but you'll see that later on. He's a specially defensive wall in Goodra, so that's not going to have to get rid of that, so my Rotom and my Hydreigon can do anything. And then obviously Donphan's going to try to get rid of the spikes. Not spikes, Stealth Rock and Sticky Web, so I have to be careful of that Rapid Spin. So if I can play around that, I should be okay. So if I start the battle, I'll lead off with Smeagol. He leads off with Scizor. So I go for a Spore, just to put anything to sleep if he switches, but he doesn't, so that's good. So now I have a choice between Stealth Rock and Sticky Web. I decide Sticky Web because it's going to be more beneficial because nothing really wants to take Stealth Rock. Well, anything in his team can take a Stealth Rock, so it's not going to do too much damage. Expect a Rapid Spin, so I switch out to Aegislash, and he goes for it, which is good. I don't want him spinning away any of my hazards. Now I'm expecting the Earthquake, so I switch into Hydreigon with the Levitate. Again, also good because he doesn't hit. Now I go for the Surf, expecting the switch, but he goes for the Ice Shard, which is good to get some real damage on his Donphan. Now he doesn't want to kill; he wants a Rapid Spin, so he goes for Goodra, but I go for the Surf again. I don't want to overpredict this early in the game. Now I switch out to my Rotom in case he was going to status me, which he doesn't. He goes for the Fire Blast. Rotom can take that all day. And now he goes into his Scizor. Now I'm going for the Hydro Pump. I want to see how much this Scizor. Oh no, I go for the Will-O-Wisp, thinking he's going to switch out. So it's a good play, but unfortunately he switches out to Scizor, which was asleep. Now I go for the Hydro Pump, seeing how much damage that can do. And it does a fair bit of fun. Unfortunately, I missed my second one, and he can go for the U-turn, but Rotom-Wash can take a U-turn quite well, but I don't want to take too many of them, so I want to Rotom-Wash for later, so I switch out into my Ferrothorn, expecting either a Toxic or any type of special move that wasn't Fire, so I thought he could take that very well, especially defensive. Now, I expect him to go for the Fire Blast, so I switch out to Smeagol. It's kind of Death Slaughter, but I see an opportunity to go for Spore, because I know I outspeed with the Sticky Web. Now expecting the switch, so I go for the Stealth Rocks just to get them up. Now I know he probably is predicting me to switch out. He's predicting me to switch out to my Aegislash. So instead of switching, I do. Knowing he's going for the Earthquake, I stay in and just Death Fodder my Smeagol off by using another Sticky Web. Now I chased out his Donphan with my Hydreigon, but I predicted he was going to switch, so I went for the Dragon Pulse. I thought he was going to go into Goodra, which is handy because I get that out of the way really quickly. Go for another one. And his Death Fodder set off, which I'm quite happy with. It means Rotom can do some actual damage later on. Now, I don't want to take anything the Scizor's packing. I'm expecting the Brick Break or equivalent, so yeah, I switch out to Aegislash. I'm not going to do anything. Now here, I play this part quite poor with the Malamar, because I forget that he's got the Topsy-Turvy when I go for that Sword Stand. So I should have gone for the Shadow Sneak right here. But unfortunately I go for the Iron Head, and it does not do as much because of the Topsy-Turvy switches your stats. So I go from +2 to -2 attack. Now I switch out to Ferrothorn because I want to paralyze this thing as quick as I possibly can. Make sure it's slower than all my pokes because he gets a speed boost because of the Sticky Web. Contrary, boosts speed instead of lowers it. So here I go for the Paralyze, Thunder Wave. Get the Paralyze, and now I want to switch out because I want to keep Ferrothorn for later, and you'll see later on it comes quite handy. So but I'll go for the Protect first because I want to get those leftovers of recovery. So after that I switch out. To my Aegislash. Now I played this quite poorly. I should have gone for the King Shield here instead of the Shadow Sneak. But then I realised that I did the right move accidentally because of Contrary would be boosted up. So that was actually quite lucky that I didn't do that, because his Malamar could have done some damage, but it didn't really matter because I can go to Kangaskhan, fake out with its ability, so that attacks twice. And judging by the fake out damage and judging about how strong return was, I was thinking that I could take out the Malamar with the return, and with a little baby's help I do, which was good. So Malamar's no longer a threat. Now I've just got physical attackers. So most of the team was physical attackers, or all his team was physical attackers, except Cuda, which wasn't really an attacker, so that was alright. I was expecting the a fighting move, so I switched out, but instead he pursuited, which I'm okay with. Now here, luckily for me, because it did less damage from Kangaskhan and Ferrothorn didn't get hit. Now I was expecting the Dompan switch in, so I go for the Leech Seed, not having any other attacking moves, and that kills it off because of rock damage, Iron Barbs, and Leech Seed. Now here, I knew he couldn't take me out with one attack, so I go for the Thunder Wave. He goes for the Swords Dance. Now I go for the Leech Seed again. Now I want to get as much health back as possible. Now, because of that paralyze right there, he is unable to hit me now, because I can keep alternating between substitutes and protects, and with Leech Seed and Leftovers damage recovery, I can get back all of my health. So unfortunately for him, his Pinsir can't attack me from here on out. So he probably should have switched. But then, even then, when his Pinsir came back in, it would be quite useless and dead because of Stealth Rock, because it's bug flying, so it does for half as much, half your health, 50%, because of the double 4 times the weakness to rock. So after this point, his Pinsir became useless, which I'm very happy with, because I did not want to face that thing, because its ability turns normal type moves into bug, I believe, so returns do a lot. So eventually just kill it after a bit of stall, and this is where Ferrothorn kind of shines. I know it's a very annoying set, but it's very handy if you're dealing with people that want to set up on you. Now with the Sizzle, I go for the Leech Seed again, knowing this will probably kill it with recoil damage, and it does, which is good because the Leech Seed gets a little bit of health back. Not a lot, but no other attacking moves, so I had to go for that. Now he sends in Barbarical. The White Herb gets rid of his Seed Drop, so he's probably not going for a Shell Smash. He probably should have. I don't know. I probably still would have won, but that was the only option he had. And after he did that, I send the Kangaskhan, go for the Fake Out, and then I don't really need to go for the Fake Out, but I decided to go for it anyway, and then finish him off with an Earthquake, which is good. So that was the battle. That was the first one. I think it did alright. If you guys liked it, I'd love to see a comment from you, see how I did. Any criticism, positive feedback, anything at all, would be really nice to hear from you when you're new at this, and we'll see how we go. But thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, hopefully. See you later. Bye. Hopefully see you again soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.